Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Daniels now. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And the Packers at a 5th DB out there for this 3rd down play. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught for the 1st. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Running back sent in motion left. Love on 3rd and short. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play fake, it's Love. Escapes the pocket. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Now a give to Etienne running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Daniels to throw. just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. J.K. Scott on to put a charge into this one. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. At the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He rolls to his right. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Packers get it down to a single point. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jair Alexander with the stop. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's on the move. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. So 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Play fake here, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on third. And this is another incompletion.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Daniels from the pistol. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Caught by Burton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed. Time
for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Love. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. And that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now toss it to Etienne. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. They're set up at the 35 now. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the 33 on second down. Stays upright. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
ETN on third down. He hurdles past him. Moving on into the red zone. Breaks out the hurdle. That's a touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Motion man left is Brown. Love on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Packers driving. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the pistol, here's Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels. ETN on the catch. Spins out of one stop. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels on 1st down. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Edger and Cooper there to make this stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the 37. Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And they send a man in motion. Again, Daniels to the air. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And not a bad place for them to start. Up past... line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Yes, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kid, it just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throw, here's Love. Burton there to bring it in. He's got a gain of 6 there. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And that hit stops him in his tracks. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. I know how valuable those contested catches are, but the defense for making the play on that one.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's 2nd and 11. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They stick with Jacobs. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks set you behind the chains, and you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long. Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times quarterbacks have been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Commanders will go on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Just get in the pocket. Come on, be patient. And this defense.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Exploit them here on this run. Good in the end zone. Come on, let's go.
Play fake here. Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Daniels throwing on third. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Packers will take over possession. Thrown on first down, Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Play fake, it's Love. Buying some time left. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers drop the lead back to 13. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. ETN again. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. They go right back to ETN. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Counter give to ETN. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. From the gun, it's Daniels. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun now for Love. He's on the move. Oh, he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Caught by Burton. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the pistol, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
4th and forever coming up. Love vacates quickly left side. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to ETN. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's an option play to the left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now Daniels to throw. Drop. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Groupie sends it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's ETN. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing now, Daniels. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Walker on 1st down. And he's able to push forward to the 25. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, ETN gets it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now a carry by ETN. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, it's ETN. He's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.